Alright guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to give my top 3 picks for beginner's weapons in Black Ops 4. Reason being, I've seen a lot of people in my comment section saying that they're on the fence about the game or have not purchased the game yet or are thinking about getting the game, or some of you have the game but you haven't played it yet or waiting for the game to install. Whatever your case may be, if you have not played the game yet or if you're brand new to Call of Duty, it might be a little bit overwhelming to pick your beginning weapon. Or if you haven't been in my comment section saying anything like this and you just happen to stumble across this video because you're wondering what guns to use, then you are in the right place also. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to stick around for future videos and leave a like on this video to support more Black Ops 4 content on this channel. And without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm definitely a firm believer in less is more when it comes to beginner's weapons in this game, and you'll see exactly what I mean. So my first weapon for beginners is going to be the MX9 submachine gun. This thing is like your jack of all trades, all around good, applicable for most situations SMG, but the thing rips, man. It's really good for rushing and really good for getting right up in people's faces, but you could also take on a more defensive role with this weapon since it does have a slower rate of fire and very manageable recoil. That makes it very good for medium range engagements as well. So if you're still learning the maps and learning all the lines of sights on all the maps, then this gun is definitely a good pick to start out with. Another reason this weapon is good is because it has a very wide variety of attachments, just about everything that you would expect from a typical Call of Duty game. So you do have the option to put a sight on it, but in my opinion, the iron sights are really nice looking, even though sometimes I do find myself using a sight on this thing. But very good iron sight, so generally you can use that to stack up more attachments such as the suppressor, the hybrid mag, stock, laser sight, rapid fire, high cal, long barrel, FMJ, you name it. This gun is pretty much applicable with every attachment that you'd ever want to use. If you're just starting out, I would recommend using suppressor and hybrid mags on it at least at first. Suppressor, of course, keeps you off of the map to prevent you from dying faster, and hybrid mags, not only do you have more ammo, but you can reload your magazines faster. And that's like a 2-in-1 right there, because you used to have to use 2 attachments to get that, which would be fast mags and extended mag, but not with the MX9. Overall, great weapon. It'll not only get you by, but you will find yourself going on feeds with this weapon. I really like this gun a lot. It's one of my favorite guns in the game right now. Now for the second gun on this list, I'm gonna have to give it to the ICR, and I know what you're thinking. Dude, why are you picking all these guns that you will have unlocked right off the bat? And my response to you is, do not be a fool. Do not be fooled by the fact that these are available to you right when you start the game, because that does not by any means at all mean that there are bad weapons. The ICR is a beast of an assault rifle. It was in Black Ops 3 and it was very good in Black Ops 3, but I think it's even better here in Black Ops 4. It's got a fast rate of fire, it's very manageable, it's got manageable recoil, and it's an assault rifle, so it's going to be getting you wins for those long range engagements. Also has a very good damage profile. You're going to be usually dropping someone in about 5 shots with this, could be even less if you get a headshot or 2 squeezed in there, but overall a solid weapon. Now I do gotta say one thing about it, it is lacking a little bit in the attachment department. It's missing a lot of the options that you might expect to have from a typical Call of Duty game. There's no suppressor option, there's no fast mag option, no extended mag option, but it does have quick draw and it does have grip 1 and grip 2. Tier 2 grip is insane in this game, and when I say there's no recoil, I literally mean there is no recoil when you use this attachment. So I think kind of the whole point about the way they design the weapons and attachments in this game is that you have to sacrifice certain things to use other things, and that's exactly what you have to do when you choose to use grip 2. No, the gun can't be suppressed and you have to give up an extra attachment slot if you want to use grip 2, but trust me, when you use grip 2, you're going to get absolutely spoiled by this thing. My final pick for beginner's weapons here is another assault rifle, and you might have guessed it by now. Yes, it is the Rampart 17. The Rampart 17 is basically the Scar H from Black Ops 2, and it is just as powerful as it was back then here in Black Ops 4. The Rampart could be the little brother or the big brother to the ICR, depending on who you ask. They're very similar, but the Rampart does fire a little bit slower, giving you much more stability and better aim. So if you're having trouble aiming the ICR and you don't have grip 2 unlocked, or you don't want to use grip 2, then you might do better with the Rampart. Now, one of the first things I would recommend using on this weapon is fast mags, because the reload is a little bit slow, and I found myself dying here and there mid-reload, which is super annoying. Of course, no one likes to die while reloading, so use fast mags to reload. Also, grip is available on this weapon, but I don't know necessarily how much I would recommend using it. It's pretty easy to control without the grip, and it does have that nice slow fire rate, so I don't know if the grip is totally necessary. You might find it necessary. Do what works for you. And the reason that I don't fully recommend using the grip is because I would much rather use high caliber 1 and high caliber 2. High caliber 2 is like a godsend on this weapon. So of course with high caliber, it increases damage to headshots. So in most Call of Duty games, that's a 1.5 times multiplier. That is huge, 50% more damage to headshots. But with high caliber 2, you expand that extra damage range to the upper chest, neck, and the head. So what this means basically is if you have even remotely good aim, you're gonna be dropping people so fast, they're not even gonna know what hit them. This weapon is really something special, man. Even without high caliber 2, it's really good, but with High Cal 2, it is an absolute monster. There's a reason you see so many people running around using the thing. And guys, those are my picks for the top 3 beginners weapons in Black Ops 4 here. As usual, if you disagree, let me know down in the comments what are your 3 top weapons, and we will get a discussion going like we always do. I thank you all for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Follow me on Twitter, links down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.